It's NG here. I know it's been a while since I made a video, and we're going to be talking about this bit of news for Netflix games called about Netflix introducing in-app purchases and ads to its game platform, and what this could mean for Netflix games in the future. Now, before we get into this, guys, I do want to encourage you all to subscribe to the channel, like all that good stuff. And I also want to encourage you to click the link in my description. Check out my work for Cloud Digital News, which is a website I work for, covering cloud gaming news, including Netflix. So you want to check out my articles for them. A link is in the description. Same with a link to this article. So let's get into it. So, I jump out this article. The company is finally considering how it might use games to make money. So, over 2 years after it launched a built-in game platform into its regular subscription service, Netflix is finally trying to figure out how to make money off of video games. Okay, this comes from the Wall Street Journal report, which cites people familiar with discussions internally as a streaming giant. According to these sources, internal conversations at Netflix have recently include a number of suggestions on how to capitalize on Netflix games, including adding in-app purchases, charging premiums for certain games, or integrating games with ads in them to its new Netflix ad-supported tier. Now, I want to say this: I'm not against the ads idea because obviously I do think ads on the ad tier make sense. Like if you're on the ad-supported tier of Netflix, I do think that having the ads in the games does make sense as long as they're not like annoying in like the way where you're trying to like complete a level and they pop up. If it's more so like when you die in a game and you like have to watch an ad to continue, that to me would be fine. But then like charging premiums for some games, like that would sting to me. Like Netflix itself doesn't charge a premium for any film or show that's on the service, so I don't think that they should start charging premiums for certain games. That's just my opinion, though. I don't really have a horse in this race. But yeah, let's continue. If any of these were implemented, it would mean a significant shift for Netflix games. Up to this point, Netflix has offered its playable game library to all Netflix members without ads or for no extra charge. By the end of 2023, Netflix had 86 total games available on service and 90 more in development. In 2023, specifically, it brought third-party games like the GTA trilogy to the service alongside internally developed games like Oxenfree 2. Very true. Oxenfree 2 is actually a game you can actually buy on most platforms. I don't think it's on Steam, PlayStation, and Nintendo. I'm not sure if it's on Xbox yet, but I know it's on Steam, PlayStation, and Nintendo, so there is that. And obviously, you got a little trailer for Oxenfree. And yet, Netflix has struggled to get many of its subscribers to actually play them. As of October 2022, 1 year after service launch, less than 1% of, well, it's not 1 year after, actually it was, of Netflix subscribers were playing Netflix games. And this past October, with another year and over three times the games, it had launched that percentage doesn't seem to have improved. I do want to say, just FYI guys, these numbers of less than 1%, that was by an internal analytics, an external analytics company. They weren't actually Netflix saying the numbers. This was another company who said this was the numbers based on the downloads of the games across Google Play and App Stores. Now, I don't know how accurate this is because obviously with Google Play and App Stores, there's like certain criteria where like it sort of rounds the number to 1,000 or to 1,000,000. So some games might be more popular than we first think. But this is like, obviously, like I said, this is like the third-party data, so not sure how accurate this is. Alright, so let's see. It's not an especially promising start for a service that's shelling out the cash to acquire companies like Night School Studio, build new internal systems, and court famous developers like film Halo boss Joseph Staten. Wall Street Journal suggests per analyst that Netflix has spent about $1 billion building its gaming business such far. But with new monetization strategies aren't the only tech Netflix seems to be willing to try. In March last year, someone discovered code within the Netflix app just indicating the company was experimenting with running games on TVs using smartphones as controllers. It's also been exploring cloud gaming offerings. Hang on. IGN, that's what a cloud gaming service is a game running 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 games on TVs using smartphones as controllers. That is what a cloud gaming service does in quite a few regards. That's what Stadia did. That's what Xbox does. I think you don't know Xbox. I know obviously I know Netflix doing is a quite big deal as well because obviously they're a media company. But still, like mad. Like come on, man. According to multiple jobs things, if implemented, both of these strategies could help expand the user space, which for now is limited to those interested in playing games on their phones via the app. Actually, it's not. There's actually a beta in America, Canada, and the UK. So once again, IGN not really a credible source. For now, though, all of these possibilities are limited to discussions and rumors. Netflix's current stated plans for the new year thus far are more of the same, aka more new game releases, including Cozy Grove Camp, Spirit, Sonic Mania Plus, Hades, and Game Dev Tycoon. Netflix is also working on a Rebel Moon game developed by Super Evil Megacorp and a game set in the Squid Game universe. Yeah, guys. So this is it. This is the news. My opinion on this is obviously, like I said, if they do add ads, I understand why they would do it. But to me, if you're going to put ads on these games, put them only on the ad tier. In-app purchase though, as long as they're not predatory and like just cosmetic, I don't have a problem with them. But the charging the premium thing, like that makes no sense to me because obviously with Netflix they don't charge premiums for every film or TV show on this platform. So why would they? Why should they start charging premiums for the games? That's just me though. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments down below. If you need to subscribe, like I said, and also check out Cloud Usage News, which is obviously the site I work for. Also, the link to this article will be in the description down below. So there is that as well. Anyway, guys, I've been NG, and I'm signing out. Peace.